Hi guys. You know what? I used to think that it was totally impossible for introverts to own their own businesses. I used to think that as a business owner, you had to be an extrovert. And so for introverts like myself, I used to think that it was not possible to run a business. Growing up, my mom would take us to a store in the market, and you had to call out to people passing by on the streets and say things like, Kile Fera Ewa, which means, what do you want to buy? Come and check out what we've got in Yoruba. And honestly, I hated that because which teenager wants to be shouting on the streets, come and buy, come and see what we've got? But it taught me about the business world, it broke me out of my shell, and it helped me to understand things about how to communicate back then. But I still thought that you had to be an extrovert to own your own business. So when I started to run my own business, I thought to myself, how do I not do this going from door to door, making cold calls, or how do I not, make those awkward sales speeches with families and friends? How do I get my product to the right person? And then I learned about the world of e-commerce, and that changed the game for me, guys. It changed the game. I learned about things like customer funnels, email marketing, how to get your product to targeting the right audience. And all these are tools that are amazing to help you get. If you set up your system properly, your products will go from your store or the warehouse to the customers. Or if you're a person offering service, you will attract the right kind of customers, your own ideal customers. You have to learn how to speak to them, what keeps them up at night, what are their needs, what do they really want. And there are so many tools, e-commerce tools, that you can use to target them and bring them in. And also, it's all about service. It's not just about making money. You have to change your mindset from making money, from selling, to serving and making offers, irresistible offers that they just can't turn down, and they just want that product or that service. And so, guys, that took me from that little girl who thought it was impossible to be a business owner to being an introvert who now runs our own business. So I coined out the word entrepreneurs. If you're like me and you want to be an entrepreneur, welcome to the club. You've got this. You can do it. There's so many tools that are available for you, and you can build a whole new world for yourself. Thank you.